Hello, gardeners. How's your garden coming along? You know, you can garden anywhere. In a windowsill, in pots, in larger pots, like whiskey barrels, in row gardens, and in raised beds. If you're a beginning gardener or seasoned one, this channel is about tips, tricks, and DIY projects. A place where you can share knowledge, enjoy each other's garden. Gardening is my passion. I'm here today in the community garden with a mission in mind. Get the onions in the ground. Let me show you what I have. Onions like loose soil. I'm adding some amendments to the soil. So looking at my piles here, I've got bone meal. That's nitrogen. So this is nitrogen. This is the blood meal. Always look on the back of the package for the information about whatever fertilizer you're putting down. This is a nice organic blend, and usually they put their NPKs right here on the side. This one is bone meal, and that's easy. It's the P part of the NPK. It's the phosphorus. And if you look on the picture, you've got some onions right there, so it tells you. And if you go on the back, you can see where I've circled the NPK numbers. The middle number, 14, is the phosphorus, and that's what we need to get the bulbs going nicely. Now, pH is important to onions. You can't be too acid or too alkaline. If it is needs to be more alkaline, you put in garden lime. And if you look on the back, right here, it says Dolmite Lime, and that's what you want. So I put all this stuff down. Some of the little white granules are eggshells. I just saved my eggs in a can next to my sink, and then I grind it all up in the food processor and just stored in these little plastic containers. I think I got nuts or something in this one. Onions like a pH of 6.2 to 6.8, a little towards the acid side. You can get your soil tested by, your local cooperative extension. You can buy one of those soil testing kits. I have not tested this particular bed. I grew onions successfully here last year. Remember to rotate crops every 3 years to prevent fungus and mold or disease building up in your soil. Always remember that your soil is a living thing. So again, about the pH, 7.0 is neutral. Below 7 is acid, above 7 is alkaline. To lower the pH of acid soil, add some peat moss. That'll make it a little bit more acid. This has got peat moss in it to loosen it up. Raise the pH to the alkaline side, add a little lime. So I showed you packages of both of those. So if you learned something new here today, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You want to stay part of this garden community. The bell button lets you know when a new video comes out. So if you want to be notified, hit the bell button. And then you don't miss a trick.